Hello everyone, I'm Grandmother Judi, a member of Australia's Council of 13 Grandmothers. I'm Romani descent and live on a small acreage on the outskirts of picturesque Clunes, where the first gold was found in Victoria. I'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners, elders past and present of Australia, and the Dja Dja Wurrung clan of the Kulin Nation, in whose area I reside. I'm married to a wonderful man, a musician. I have a son, a daughter, 2 stepdaughters, an adopted daughter, and 9 wonderful grandchildren. I'm an artist and singer-songwriter. I also write short stories these days. I'm a teacher, a minister, counsellor. I also am a spiritual and psychic medium. I'm a Reiki master and a tarot leader. For many years I worked in business administration. Later I opened and ran a successful bridal boutique. Music has always been my passion, and I've been performing almost all my life. My husband and I were working long hours during the week in our businesses and most weekends in Melbourne with our band. In the late 1990s, tired of the pace of life in the city, we decided a tree change was in order and moved to the Dalesford area, immediately securing a permanent gig at a nearby hotel, and thus achieved our goal of becoming full-time musicians. After attending the first Spiritual Unity Tribes gathering in 1999, we joined the organising committee. At that time, I didn't realise it would become such a large part of my life's work. The concept of spiritual unity began in Alaska in the early 80s. A group of Native American elders met to share their concerns about youth on their reservations falling into drugs and alcohol. In a short time, the meetings became a regular 4-day ceremony and took place in many states. People of all ages from all walks of life can come together at the sacred fire to hear the elders speak, to share culture and knowledge and for healing. The gatherings in Australia are held on traditional Aboriginal country with the permission and at the request of the Indigenous elders. To date, 21 gatherings have been held in Australia. Since 2005, we've been blessed to travel to the United States each year and have participated in all their gatherings. Through my service work with Spiritual Unity Tribes, I've come to understand the importance of women's voices to provide a balanced viewpoint and how undervalued women of all nations can be in our male-dominated world. When a woman is encouraged to come to the fire and share her story, speak her truth, grief and angst, and is received with empathy, respect and love, she begins to heal, finds her voice and embraces her immense personal power. Having witnessed this many times, the importance of the grandmothers to hold space, comfort and encourage cannot be overstated. Ancestral wisdom is drawn from the bones of the past and brought forward through our grandmothers to pass to the next 9 generations. I encourage all women to gather in the circle, share your stories, grow your wisdom and nurture your children. With humility, understand your value and embrace the changes you need to make to find your voice, your pathway to wholeness. A pebble dropped in a pond produces ever-widening circles of positive energy that has far-reaching effects. Be a pebble. The traditional role of men has been forgotten. With a soft voice, it's time for you to teach your menfolk how to protect you and your children, encourage their withdrawal from the patriarchal thinking and actions, and find true harmony between the feminine and the masculine. There is much work to be done to dissolve the soundproof wall and bring our world into balance and beauty. Well, that's a little about myself and my interests. I'd like to share a song now that I wrote several years ago. It's called Grandmother Wisdom Song. That's our drum. The voices of the grandmothers will not be heard, while they're silenced by the sound of masculine words. The wisdom of the feminine spin pushed aside, forgotten by years that are blinded by pride. Silence, not an option. We speak out loud. No more interruptions or being shut down. The truth is we're ready and we're strong and brave. We found our voices and now we're not afraid. Sharing love and sharing knowledge to our children and theirs too. Unconditionally giving love, asking for nothing in return. Oh, grandmothers, carry your message like a flame. Shine its loving light on every living heart. Raise your voices with grace and beauty. Share your wisdom in your community. Grandmother's voices will bring peace on earth. So share your stories for all that they're worth. The message in the prophecy is strong and clear. No more doubt, shame or fear. It's time to heal. Spreading love and sharing knowledge to our children and theirs too. Unconditionally giving love, asking for nothing in return. Let's share drum.